want to discover the flame that hides within you? Do you want to take a journey to discover your authentic self? I am Maria Felachidou, systemic consultant and Colour Psychodynamics practitioner. Together, we will explore ways to discover your inner flame. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath and relax. Somewhere inside you, there is a repeating story. Same emotion, same longing, same disappointment, but with a different face. And maybe you have wondered, why is this happening to me every time? But the truth is deeper. You're not falling in love with people, you're falling in love with patterns. And these patterns didn't start with you. This is Inner Flame Podcast. It's the place where we don't stay on the surface, but we dive deep behind the invisible dynamics of what you're experiencing in life. I am Maria. And in this mini-series, we will discover together why you're falling in love always with the same person, but with a different face, and how this can change. Close your eyes for a moment and think. What does love feel like to you? Is it calm? Is it intense? Is it something you have to earn, or something that simply exists? Now, let that question settle inside you, because today we're not going to talk about what love is. We're going to talk about something deeper. The love you learned as a child is the love you continue to chase today. And if you've ever found yourself saying, why do I always end up with people who can't love me? Or why do I stay even when I see the signs? Well, then this episode is for you. Today, what I want to give you is something very specific. I want to help you clearly see the connection between your childhood experiences and the relationships you live today. Not to blame. We're not here to blame anyone. The people who brought you up did what they could with what they had and with all the burdens and entanglements they themselves were carrying in life. What we do with that, if that way was difficult, hard, bruising, tragic, even that, this is something we can work on as adults. We take responsibility now for ourselves, being adults, and we choose consciously to work with it, to change this, to heal ourselves. So, what I want you to see today is the connection between what you experienced as a child and what you're experiencing now in your relationships. Not to blame, not to overanalyze, but to understand. Because when you understand, that's where change begins. That's the first step to this journey of change. I want you to hold on to one sentence. You love the way you learned to be loved. Not the way you wish, not the way you deserved, but the way you experienced it. And this Let me tell you, this is not a conscious choice. It's imprinting. It's the impression you have inside you, which happened growing up in your home with your family. Because when you were a child, you didn't have any filter. No child has filters. It's the part of the brain that can create filters, that can observe what is happening and use logic to process it. It's not developed in childhood. It's not yet developed when we are very young, very small. So you couldn't say when you were young, when you were small, seeing a situation in front of you, and you couldn't say, well, this is not love. They're not showing what it's like to love each other. And if for you, what you were seeing made love look like distance, intensity, silence, instability, or even having to prove your worth, then that became your definition of love. And here's the hard part. Your nervous system doesn't search for what is good, what is ideal for you, what is appropriate. It searches for what is familiar, what is safe. Safe. In essence, I use the word safe, but I don't mean safe as in it's okay, it's secure. Safe is whatever is familiar for our brains, for our minds, for our nervous system. What our brain already knows, has experienced, knows how to deal with it, how to cope with it. What has survived, therefore, it can survive again. Whereas what is unfamiliar, unknown, our brain is not sure that it can make it, that it will survive. It's a risk. And our brain, our instincts, don't like risks. Risks are not safe. Risks may get us killed, unquote. Well, some risks did in the old days. So we tend to avoid them unconsciously. And let me tell you, here we'll not analyze the attachment theory or whatever, but what I want you is to recognize in yourself that if you learned that love comes and goes, then you have become the one who fears losing it. If you learned that love isn't available, then you became the one who chases it. Or if you learned that love hurts, you confuse intensity and hurt with connection. And then you say, I don't know why I'm attracted to these people. But deep down, you do. Your body remembers. Your body knows. And to tell you the truth, the problem is not that you choose the wrong people. I cannot say that there is right and wrong people. It's just what's best for us and what is not. What is not good for us may be good for someone else. In actuality, the problem is that you choose what feels familiar. And what's familiar is not always safe now. In reality, your mind, your brain, your nervous system chooses the familiar part, the familiar situations, but that may not be safe for you, may not be the ideal situation for you now. It is what it is. It knows it, it trusts it, it can go with it. But it's not necessarily a safe choice for you, a happy choice for you, a guilt-free choice for you, pain-free choice for you. And because I like examples, let's use some. Let's see some examples. I have a client who enters relationships where she gives everything, but it's never enough. It's never enough for her. She doesn't feel like she gave enough. And she tends to attract people who also blame her for that what she gives is not enough, you know? You see how that works? And when we look back, we have discovered that love was tied to performance when she was little. She had to do specific things. She had to be in some way, some specific way, in order to receive love, to be noticed, to be cared for. So what the pattern, the imprint that she got was that if I'm good, I will be loved. And she always tries to be good. Another client of mine is attracted to emotionally unavailable partners. And what he says is that, Maria, I don't want the drama. I don't want the jealousies and the fights and the crying and all this. But deep inside, he's chasing the same distance he once knew. And he's not happy with this kind of relationships at the end of the day. Because even though he has learned, and the excuse for him is that he doesn't want the drama, so he's choosing partners who are distant, safe. They don't like drama either, but these type of people are not emotionally available. They don't show emotion, and that leaves him unhappy. That leaves him feeling unloved. Another client of mine, she only feels alive in a relationship when there is intensity. Calm situations, calm relationships feel boring for her. People who approach her and say, here I am, this is who I am, I want to have a peaceful, harmonious, balanced relationship with you. She feels bored immediately. She just runs away. And why? Well, because intensity was the only form of connection she learned when she was young. That's what she saw. That was what she saw when she was growing up. Intensity, arguments, passion, twisted passion, all this. So the excuse is that calm is boring, whereas the deeper reason is that intense is what I know, what I recognize as love. We're not silly. We know how to excuse, how to create excuses for ourselves to rationalize the reason we do what we do. Otherwise, we would be forced to recognize our silliness. Now, say this with me. I don't choose the wrong people. I recreate an old experience. Repeat it. I don't choose the wrong people. I recreate an old experience. And this changes everything, because instead of feeling powerless, you become aware. You're aware of what is going on, what's wrong, what's creating what you're experiencing today. And with that, the time has come for my favorite part of each episode, our small guided visualization exercise. So, if you want to, no pressure, you may close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Allow yourself to relax just the way you're sitting down, your hands resting on your thighs, your feet touching the ground. And it's time now to ask a couple of questions to yourself. And each question you ask, just observe what emerges. It could be a thought, an image, some words you may hear. It could be a bodily sensation, or it could be nothing. Everything is okay. You just observe. Even nothingness means something. So, question number 1. When was the first time I felt I had to try to be loved? Second question. What did love look like in my home? What did love look like when I was growing up? And final question. Today, what part of that am I repeating? Just observe without judgment, without the need to fix it, to change it. Just see it. When you're ready, you may take 3 deep breaths, and on the third exhale, open your eyes slowly and fully connected with the here and now. And now let's go to one of my favorite methods, Colour Psychodynamics. What it shows you, your color profile, is the natural way of loving, and also what you learn. What is your natural way and what you have learned. For example, you may be naturally a warm, open, giving person, but growing up, you learned to shut down, to keep things to yourself, to never open up, for whatever reason. Or maybe you have an innate sense of stability, but instead, you feel attracted to chaos, to drama, which means you're not like this. You learned to operate like this. And rest assured that like this can be untangled, can change, can heal, can be unlearned. By making the conscious choice of working with yourself, of helping yourself to heal, to unlearn what is not yours. to discover your inner flame. On the other hand, my other favorite method, systemic theory, says that there's not just what you have learned, what you saw, what you experienced, but there's also something deeper. There are the invisible loyalties. You're not only repeating your experience, your own experience, but you're also repeating something from your family system, something that came from your ancestors. It could be a mother who wasn't loved. So now, as a faithful and loving descendant, you choose to become, unconsciously, a mother who is not loved. Or you choose to become a father who is absent, or choose a man that will become an absent father in your future family because of a father who was absent in your own family system. Or there may be a story of abandonment, of pain that unconsciously you choose to reenact, because what your soul says, what the loving soul of a descendant says, looking at its ancestors, you are not alone. I will leave this too. I will leave this with you. And it's not out of choice. It is out of love. Because, as I have said before, a favorite quote from Bert Hellinger is that entanglements are not created due to the absence of love, but because of love's misallocation within the family. So, by listening to this episode, if you take one thing from today, from this episode, let it be this: you are not bad at relationships. You don't have bad luck. What is happening to you is not random. You have a pattern, and the moment you see it is the moment you've already taken the first step to change it. And always, the first step is the most important. In the next episode, we will go a little bit deeper. I know, I am like that. The title of the next episode is, Why am I attracted to someone who can't love me? And what we will explore in the next episode is why distance becomes addictive, why just a little feels like so much, and why availability doesn't attract you. If this episode touched you, don't leave it here, because awareness without processing stays just a thought. If you're ready to explore your pattern deeply and truly shift it, you can work with me through Inner Flame sessions. And as always, you can follow Inner Flame Podcast on Spotify and YouTube to get notified when the new episode is up. Until next time, remember, you're not looking for love. You're looking for what feels like love. And now, you're starting to see the difference. Bye-bye. You've been listening to the Inner Flame podcast with systemic consultant and Colour Psychodynamics practitioner Maria Felahidou. Search for this podcast on Spotify and follow Inner Flame on Instagram and Facebook.